So once again, it's Life Simulator. If you want to know what to do and what you're supposed to do, right? You obviously claim your strategic supply, you grab your free ship exchange, and then what you want to do is upgrade your class up to Archer. If you ask me, anyway, I prefer going Archer. And then for your skills, you just want to grab the Sprawling Vine, and then for your pals, you can use almost all of the default, and then grab the Snowball, because you want to reduce an enemy attack speed, basically. And then you just want to run this while you're going through Breakthrough. That's literally all you need. You can get through like all of the early stages hardly without even having spent anything, but you do need to have a couple of skills. But the idea here is that by doing this, you can see how like now I'm slowly dying and I don't have enough to tank, right? So when you get to stage 6, all you got to do is really, again, biggest downside is you need both a combination of skills and pals. Most of the time when you're ineffective here, then normally what it would indicate is you either need to increase your damage output, which I suggest the club octopus, cactus, use him. Of course, we've already got some downers, so we don't need the snail. So we'll go ahead and go this route. But this should work without a whole lot of trouble, just by swapping that one thing. And I'm not real too big into like trying to invest heavy, because you want to use those strategic ships. You want to try and save as many of these as you can possible. Or at least that's kind of the idea anyway. So like here we're really, really close. So I suggest we just pop another skill. Let's actually throw in the default skills. In fact, I don't know why I didn't think of doing that earlier. It was kind of me being dumb. So yeah, you obviously don't want to not take advantage of your skills. That's the other, kind of important bit there. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this will work, but of course it's always the things that I don't think about that strive to make a huge difference. But here, you can see we've got extra skills now, and we'll survive. So it's not a whole lot of extra effort, and we'll just jump into 7 and go through it. And I don't even think we'll need to really adjust anything for quite a while. At least I think, anyway. And again, we're just trying to save as many of these as we can. So like here, okay, we died too fast. And anytime you're just barely across is when you need to go in and just adjust your pals and or your skills. And that's really kind of like half the battle. Like here, I think we'll go ahead and swap this out for pineapple. And we'll jump in and see what that makes for us. With any luck, it'll hopefully do the damage we need, because it's a good AoE ability. The vines will stun them and hold them in place, and the pineapple is just a giant AoE DPS, so I'm thinking this will work just fine. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to keep us alive, and unfortunately not, so... Okay. So in that case, we'll just go back to gear up, go to pals. Let's grab probably the deer, because we're not tanking as well. We'll just swap out the old deer with the new deer, and then that should work. With any luck. And again, the idea behind my choices here is just purely off of what I know. So ultimately, that should work for us. Again, every time we add one, we're just making that little jump every time. And so like there, we can keep going. But that's really kind of the idea as far as Life Simulator goes. If you want to try a different class for a change, then I highly recommend it, because this is one of the few times that you'll ever be able to do it. Just know that when you go archers, you're going to want combo. If you go warrior, you're going to want counter. And if you go mage, you're just going to want skill crit and skill damage. So that's really about all you need to know. But of course, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section below.